This video will show you how to use the mesh plugin here, mesh generator plugin. Let me just load say tooth dataset again. Press F2. Let me just change the transfer function here. Okay. Now what we would like to do is generate mesh for the data, and we would like to have the same coloring on the mesh, the coloring of this transfer function on the mesh. So press plugins, there's a mesh generator, and this is the mesh generator parameters. This is the general help. It uses the Marching Cubes algorithm, and this is information about various parameters. Okay, now let us use the opacity of the transfer function to generate and use that as the value for the mesh generator. So let's use opacity. Let's keep these values as they are. We won't be worrying about the color gradient or the for the color type. We are going to use a volume rendered lookup table or lookup color table. There are various options here, so you can have fixed color or normal color. So fixed color is basically you give the color based on this one here, and that color is applied to the entire mesh. Normal color is basically the XYZ components of the normal to the mesh at every point in the mesh is used as the red, green, blue component for the mesh. Position is basically from 000 to 111 in the mesh, normalized. So red, green, blue are the position colors. Then occlusion colors, lookup table, and lookup table is basically this gradient here, and VR lookup table is the two-dimensional or whatever transfer function that we use to generate this volume. So let's use these parameters here. Now I'm working on a 32-bit machine, so I'll say that I can spare only half a gigabyte of memory. Now if your data can't be accommodated in half a gigabyte, in this case it can be, but if it can't, then the data is split into multiple slabs, and each slab is a mesh for each slab is generated and then concatenated together to generate the complete mesh. So this is one slab. So it has now generated the file. This file is test.py. So let's drag and drop that into the HT. So this is the mesh as well as the transfer function. Let's turn off the transfer function here, and this is the mesh that we have loaded. By default, when you load the mesh, it just shows it as a set of points. So hover over the mesh, press spacebar, and you'll get try-set parameters. This is the mesh parameters. Now by the default color is blue. Put it to black so that it uses the colors on the mesh. For every vertex or every point on the mesh, there is a color, and this is the color that we would like to use. So let's set colors black, and then turn off the point mode, so it will render the mesh as a set of triangles. So this is the mesh that we generated. So if we go in, that's the mesh from inside. The mesh is saved in .ply form, which is Stanford polygon format, and it can then be converted into any other format that you would like, say VRML or OBJ or STL if you want to do the printing, 3D printing